Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be showing you how to crochet a mesh maxi skirt. And for the materials I'll be using 100% milk cotton yarn, a 4mm crochet hook, a tape measure and a scissors, and I'll be making it for a size small. So let's get right into it. So this skirt I'll be making it for a size small, and I'm going to be working with two panels, the front panel and the back panel, and the back panel will be wider than the front panel. And for the back panel, for the hip measurements that I'll be working with 35 inches hip measurement, and for the waist measurement I'll be working with 28 inches. So for the maxi skirt, the body of the skirt, I'll be using the hip measurement to do the body of the skirt, and I'll be dividing the 35 inches, but I don't know how to say it, but the back panel will be wider than the front panel, and the back panel I'll be using 28 inches long, and the front panel I'll be using 7 inches. So you can calculate it now. So let's get right into it. So, all right, to start off, I'll be making a chain of 84, and it's approximately 28 inches for a size small. So I'm going to start off with my slip knot, and you can adjust it to fit your desired size. So I'm going to slip knot and chain 84. So I'm done with my 84 chains, and this is approximately 28 inches long. So, and I'll be adding 4 more inches, but mind you, take note of this last chain that you did. So maybe if you have a stitch marker, you can place it there, or you can place your hand so you will not forget to place your hand here like this, and make a 4 more double chain. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4 more chains, and this chain 4 counts as our first double crochet and chain 1. And the pattern I'll be making a mesh pattern, which is double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 space, then double crochet in the next space. So I've already had my first double crochet, chain 1, and I'm going to skip this very first where my hand was, where I placed my hand, the 84 chains. I'm going to skip it, and into this next one I'm going to place a double crochet like this. So I'm going to chain 1, skip this next stitch, and place another double crochet into this next one, chain 1, skip this next stitch, and into the next one place a double crochet. So this will be the pattern for row 1, chain double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 space, then double crochet into the next, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. I'm done with my row 1, and as you can see, I end the row with a double crochet at the end. So for row 2, I'm going to chain up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn my work, and this chain 4 counts as our first double crochet for this row, and chain 1, and I'm going to skip this chain 1 space that we did, and into this next double crochet I'm going to place 1 double crochet on top of it like this. Then I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to skip this chain space, and I'm going to place 1 double crochet on top of this next double crochet, chain 1, skip this next space, and I'm going to place another double crochet on top of this next double crochet. So this is the pattern for the old skirts, for the mesh skirts. So we're going to repeat row 2 until we have approximately 40 inches long. So for me, I'm dealing with 40 inches long, the height. And you're going to repeat this row 2. You're going to repeat row 2, chain 1, skip the next space into the next double crochet. You place another double crochet on top of it. So the pattern is very, very simple. So this is what we're going to do, and I'm going to meet you when I have my 40 inches long. So I'm done with my skirt. So I decided to do a total of 35 inches long. Mind you, I'm trying to work a total length of 40 inches, but I decided to stop at 35 because I will be attaching a waistband of 3 inches, and I want to do a deduction of maybe like 2 inches. I don't know, but that's why I stop at 35, so I will not get past my 40 inches I'm trying to achieve. So let me explain a little bit so you can understand. So at the starting, I told you that I'm working a size small, which the waistline is 28 and the hip measurement is 35. So I decided to use the hip measurement to do the back panel of the skirt. The both panels of the skirt, I'll be using the hip measurement to do it. So for now, I'm trying to achieve my waistline, which is 28. So I decided to remove 28 from the 35 hip measurement. I decided to minus 28 from the 35, which gives us a total of 7 inches. So the 7 inches, I'll be reducing or deducting 7 inches on both panels of the skirt. So I'll be deducting 5 inches from this back panel and 2 inches from the front panel, so I can form a waistline of 28. So for the skirt, I told you when we start the skirt, we did a total of like 28 inches. So we did a total of 28 inches. So I want to deduct it so I can get a total of 22 inches on this back panel, so you can form like a shape or waistline. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So we'll start with our deduction, and we're going to be deducting at both ends of the back panel. So to do a deduction, we are going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and this counts as our very first stitch, and we are going to like skip this chain 1 space that we did, and we are going to come into this next space. We're going to come into this next space with a double crochet. So I don't know if you see what I did. I don't know if you see what I did. So for you not to get confused, we are going to place a stitch marker right at this this double crochet that we just did, this edge. So this is where we are going to do our we are going to stop our the next row when we are coming, so we will not get lost, because we will not be working on this first double crochet that we did. So we'll be working here. So I don't know if you understand, but I will explain at the end. So chain up 1 and continue with the pattern. You go into every stitch with chain 1 and double crochet into the next double crochet. Skip the next chain 1 space and double crochet into the next double crochet. Chain 1, skip the next chain space and double crochet into the next double crochet. And I'll meet you at the end when I'm ready to do my next deduction. So I'm at the edge of this row. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to chain 1 and place like a double crochet here, like chain 1, yarn over, pull up a loop, and yarn over, pull up another loop here, and I'm going to pass it through, then chain 1. So I already done my deduction here. As you can see, I already did one deduction here because I'm not going to be working on this first double crochet, so I skipped the double crochet. So for the next row, I'm going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, turn our work just like we did on the start of our previous row. We are going to yarn over, pull up a loop in this chain 1 space, yarn over, pull up another loop in this double crochet, then pull through 2, then pull through 1. We already did another deduction, and we are going to place our stitch marker here because when we'll be coming back, we'll not be working on this double crochet that we did. So we're going to chain 1, skip this next chain space and into the next with a double crochet. So this is the pattern. We are going to do a deduction of about 5 inches and achieve a total of 28 inches, and I'll meet you at the end. So I'm done with my decrease row. I did a total of 3 rows of decrease, and let me measure it so you can see. So it gives me approximately 22 inches, as you can see, 22 inches. So for the next row, we're going to be working single crochet at both sides of the panel, single crochet at the side. So what we're going to do, we're going to remove this stitch marker that we'll place here, chain up 1. We're going to work here on the sides. So what we are going to do, we're going to place 1 single crochet here, and we're going to attach our stitch marker again, so we'll know this is the starting chain, and 1 single crochet here, and into the chain spaces we are going to place 1 single crochet like this. So, and into this double crochet 1 single crochet, into the chain space 1 single crochet, to the double crochet 1 single crochet, into this chain space 1 single crochet, into this double crochet 1 single crochet. So that's the pattern we are going to follow, and we are going to work single crochet to give it a perfect edging at the side. So for the sides of the skirts of the panel, so we are going to work all the way around, all the way to the end, single crochet. Then we do the same on the other side, and I'll meet you when I'm done. So I'm done with my edgings at the side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to chain up 1, cut my yarn, and fast enough. So let me show you. I don't know if you can see the edgings at the side. So we are done with our back panel. So this is our back panel. We are done with our back panel. So for the front panel, we are going to chain up 22, make a chain of 22, and that gives us approximately 7 inches wide. So we're going to make our slip knots like this. Slip knot, chain 22, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we have a chain of 22. So let's count it to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so just like we did for the front at the back panel when we start, this is a narrower front panel. So we're going to place our hand here on this last stitch, and we're going to chain up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This counts as a double crochet and a chain 1 stitch, and we're going to skip this stitch that will place our hand, and to the next stitch we're going to place a double crochet like this, chain 1, skip the next stitch and place a double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip the next stitch and place a double crochet into the next. So this is just the pattern. We are going to repeat what we did for the back panel, and we are going to do a total of 35 inches. Then I'll meet you at the end when I'm done with my 35 inches long. It's just a repetition of what we did at the back panel. So we're just going to repeat everything we did at the back panel. So okay, chain 1, skip to the next, double crochet, chain 1, skip into the next, double crochet, chain 1, skip into the next, double crochet, chain 1, skip into the next, and this is our last stitch for this row, double crochet. So for row 2, just so you can understand, we're going to chain up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn our work, and this counts as a double crochet and a chain 1 stitch, and we're going to skip this chain 1 space that we did, and into this double crochet we're going to place another double crochet, chain 1, skip this stitch, this chain 1 space, and to this next we place a double crochet. So this is literally the pattern for the skirts, the mesh pattern for the skirts. So you are going to repeat this until we have a total of 35 inches, and I'll meet you when I'm done with my 35 inches. So I'm done with my 35 inches long, the wideness of it, 35 inches, and I'm starting my decrease row, and I'm going to decrease for a total of 3 rows, and I'm aiming for 6 inches smaller. So let's get right into it. So to start off the row, you're going to chain 2, 1, 2, turn our work, and into this first chain space you're going to pull through a loop, and into this second and this double crochet you're going to pull through a loop, and you're going to make our first double crochet here like this. That's our first double crochet. And what we are going to do, we're going to take our stitch marker, we are going to place it at this, so we'll not forget that this is the starting chain, and chain 1, skip this chain space and work a double crochet here, chain 1, skip, double crochet, chain 1, skip, double crochet, chain 1, skip, double crochet, and I'm coming to my last decrease. What I'm going to do, I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to skip this chain space, and into this double crochet I pull up a loop, and into this chain space here I pull up a loop, and we're not going to work anything on the lasso. and pull up 3 loops, then 2 loops, and voila, this is our decrease. And we're going to repeat this step for a total of 3 rows, and I'll meet you at the end. So I'm done with both my panels, and my front panel I already did my single crochet edging at both sides of the front panel. So now for the joining of the 2 panels together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place my back panel, which is the wider back panel, on the bottom, and I'm going to place my front panel, which is narrower, on the top. So I'm practically going to fold it like this, something like this. That's what I'm trying to achieve. Fold it in this other one like this. So, but you're not going to to be able to see exactly what I'm trying to do, but I will explain. So what you're going to do, so you're going to hold, for instance, you're going to hold this, the front panel at the back panel like this, because we are going to start joining together. We are going to start joining together. So, okay, let me put it like this. So we're going to take off our stitch markers that we'll place at the top like this, because we are going to start working with a slip stitch joining. So we're gonna bring back our yarn, and let me do a slip knot. Okay, so mind you, don't forget you are going to slip knots exactly on the opposite side, so you will not get confused, and your skirt will not be longer, one side long and the other shorter. So you're going to like place it exactly on each other like this, like I'm doing, like each holes, like the first hole with the like this front panel, the first hole with the second back panel. So you place it together like this, so you will not get confused, and you will not get your work, I don't know how to say, like your work tangle. So for the first edging, because we are not going to be slip stitching all around, so we are going to be slip stitching on 4 rows. So the first 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 4th one here, we're going to place a stitch marker, and we are going to count also here at the back. Those go 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to place a stitch marker here. Let me see. Going to place, okay, 1, 2, 3. The 4th, we're going to place a stitch marker here, exactly here. Okay, like this. So now we are going to slip stitch and join this together until we reach where we have our stitch marker. Okay. I'm gonna pull through a loop and pass it out like this and make 1 chain. And I don't know if you can see clearly what I'm doing. It's hard to explain though. So, okay. So we're going to the next like this and pull up a loop and slip knot stitch, okay, like this. We are going to the next stitch also, into the next, on both sides, pull up a loop and slip stitch like this, and into the next, into this next space like this, pull up a loop and slip stitch, into the next, pull up a loop and slip stitch, into the next, pull up a loop and slip stitch, into the next, pull up a loop and slip stitch. Okay, sorry, my stitch marker gets removed. So 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 on this. So you have to place your stitch marker if it gets out, so you'll not get confused. We have to stop 1 2 3 4 and the fourth one. Yeah. So I think my stitch marker is too big. Let me change it to a smaller one so it will not get removed. Okay, like this, and I'll come back again and continue slip stitching into both sides like this. Continue slip stitching until we reach our stitch marker. Slip stitch. Okay, slip stitch, and now we are at our stitch marker. Sorry, we're going to remove and slip stitch, and we are going to chain up 1 and cut our yarn out, because we are not going to be slip stitching all around. We are going to be leaving gaps. Cut our yarn out. Okay, so we are going to count 5 more row, 9 more rows. We are going to skip 9 more rows. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 more rows, and we'll place our stitch marker. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 here. Place our stitch marker here. Let me use a smaller one. Sorry. And we do the same counting for the back. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and in this we place a stitch marker like this. Okay, I hope you can see what I'm trying to do. Okay, all right, so on this we remove our stitch marker and place our hook right through in here, and we are going to slip stitch for 2 more rows. We are going to make a slip stitch for 2 more rows, so we'll be leaving gaps on the way for it to create like a diamond opening shape. So slip knot and pass to our yarn, and okay, so go into here, pass, pull up a loop and slip knot into here, to the next, pull up a loop, slip knot into the next, pull up a loop, slip knot. Mind you, don't forget we are just doing two rows, and into the next, pull up a loop and slip knot, and make a chain of 1, cut a yarn. So let's see, I don't know if you're understanding what I'm trying to do. So this is the opening I'm trying to achieve. Hope you can see. This is the opening I'm trying to achieve. So this will be the pattern, because I need space between. So this will be the pattern. So we are going to skip 9 rows and slip stitch on 2 rows, skip 9 rows, a slip stitch on the next 2 rows. So that's the pattern for the joining of the skirt. Skip 9 chain rows, like 9 rows, and into the next 2 rows you make a slip stitch, and skip 9 to the next 2 rows, you make a slip stitch, and I'll meet you when I'm done with my joining. So I'm done with joining of the skirts, the front panel and the bottom panel. I don't know if you can see the pattern that I'm trying to achieve, like a space in between. So you see, this is it. So voila, this is the 2 panel joined together. So next I'm going to be working on the waistband. I'm going to be working next on the waistband. So for the waistband, I'm going to be switching to a smaller hook, a 3.5 mm, and I'm going to make a slip knot and chain up 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and chain another additional 1. And I'm going to be working single crochet all the way around, and you should be having 10 single crochet all the way around. And I'm trying to achieve a waistline of 27, even though my client's waistline is 28, but I'm trying to achieve 27, so it will be a fitted waistband, and this will be approximately 60 to 65 rows. So work single crochet all the way around as you see me do, like this. So we are on our last stitch, work a single crochet. So we're going to chain up 1, turn our work, and we are going to be working only on the back loop only, single crochet on the back loop only. And the back loop, like you will skip this and into this next, you work on the back loop only, and you single crochet all around in the back loop only. Sorry, you're going to go all around in the back loop. So this will be the pattern for the waistband. We are going to be working single crochet back loop only until we have 27 inches long, and I'll meet you when I'm done with my waistband. I'm done with my waistband, and it's total of 82 rows. I made total of 82 rows, and without stretch it's approximately 27 inches long. So next I'm going to join together with a single crochet. So I'm going to insert my hook on this very first single crochet that we did and pull up a loop, sorry, like this, and pull up like this. Okay, so we're going to chain up 1 and insert it again in the same space and pull up like this, and go into this next one. So we are just going to work single crochet, joining it with single crochet in each stitch around, and I'll meet you back when I'm done. So I'm done. I'm going to chain up 1 and cut off my yarn. So this is my waistband I've achieved. And next I'm going to make a deduction for the waistband to be smaller. So next for the skirts, because I want to make a reduction on the waistband so it will get smaller. So I'm going to attach my yarn on one of the sides of the skirts. You can choose which one is okay for you, and you attach your yarn like this. Make a slip knot. So I'm going to work 5 single crochet, then after 5 into the next I make the deduction. So let me go. 1. So mind you, this space you just put 1 single crochet into the next double crochet, going with a single crochet into here, you go single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in this next space we are going to make a reduction, and we are going to pull up a loop like this, and into this next space pull up a loop and pull through all. So chain up, make single crochet, 5 more single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so this next we are going to pull up a loop and make a deduction right here. So that's basically the pattern for the waistband, but as you go along you measure to see if it fits if it fits perfectly for your waistband. For me, I'm trying to achieve a waistband of 28, so I'm going to do a reduction until I have like my band 28 inches, and I'll meet you at the end. So that's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain one and cut off my yarn, and next we are going to attach the waistband, and by attaching the waistband I'm going to turn the skirts into the wrong side of, okay, and place it like this. And here is my waistband. Mind you, your waistband should also be on the left side so you will not get confused. So I'm going to do a row of a slip stitch like we did for this joining. So we are going to slip stitch all around by attaching our waistband, and when I'm done, I'll meet you at the end. And I'm done with joining my waistband, and I'm going to attach my loose ends. And that's it for today's tutorial, my beautiful people. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Raylers Wear. And we are building, we are growing, and we are becoming better crocheter, one stitch at a time. Remember, you don't have to be perfect to start, you just have to start. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.